Hey, I'm Mark Manor, and we're at Homer's Music, and every week we talk about new arrival vinyl. And even though we're in the December where things kind of slow down and releases slow down, today there's actually quite a bit of stuff. So we have a lot to talk about. If you do like this video, make sure to subscribe. We're going to start off with the new album from Neil Young. This is called Barn. So it's 10 songs about a barn. No, I'm just kidding. The first song he starts singing about looking out a window in this barn, and I'm like, oh, is it going to be 10 songs about a barn? But it's really good. It's with Crazy Horse, his rock band. It's very raw. 10 songs. Some songs he's a little more angry. There's a song called Human Race on here where he's definitely still got that vigor even at his age. So a lot of good guitar work on it. Pretty classic Neil Young stuff. I mean, it's not the best Neil Young record in the world, but at this point in life, if you're a Neil fan, you're gonna enjoy it. Also out tomorrow is this Green Day BBC Sessions. This goes back to the 90s, so there's a BBC Sessions, they do radio sessions, so they usually go in and do 3 or 4 songs. I mean, there used to be the Peel Sessions. It's a very British thing, although, some American radio stations do it as well. So this kind of goes back to the classic years of Green Day, 94 through 2001. There's 4 different sessions on here. So it's kind of a cool thing if you're a Green Day fan. I think they did a really good job with it. They're not just throwing it out there. They actually put some effort into putting that together. This is the Curtis Harding record, If There Were Flowers. I talked about this when it came out on CD because I was super excited about it. Well, the vinyl is out now, so that's why I'm bringing that up. There's a song on here called Hopeful. It's the second track on here. If you do anything, just go listen to that song because, it's one of the... It still gives me shivers when I listen to it. It's one of those type of songs. Real good. It's a great classic soul record, although it's new. But then it, as the record goes on, it gets a little bit more modern, and you'll hear it. There's some cool stuff in it. I highly recommend it. 2 reissues out this week from a Manchester band from the early 90s. So, did I get that right? So it's In Spiral Carpets. This is our first 2 records. Beast Inside, that was their second one, and Life. They were kind of big for a minute over in Britain. They never really did much beyond 120 minutes on MTV over here in America. But they came around the same time as the Happy Mondays and the Stone Roses and stuff like that. So they got more of a psychedelic sound, a little bit of Velvet Underground in it. It's not the most easy listen. Stone Roses is a lot more easy to listen to than In Spiral Carpets, but if you're into that whole Manchester scene or you're exploring it, I got a lot of young employees who are just like 20, 21, and they're exploring that British 90s thing, which is kind of fun. So I know they're out there. 30th anniversary, if you want to feel old, because I do, 90 by Nature's debut record. This is the one with You Down with LPP, Ghetto Bastard, which they now call Everything's Gonna Be Alright, because I guess that's a little more PC. It also has Uptown Anthem on it. There were some hits on this one. No Hip Hop Hooray, that was on the second record though. So anyway, that's out. This Ministry album's been out for a while. I haven't even heard it. I'm just gonna bring this up because it comes out on vinyl, and I have been first of all, it's a weird looking cover for Ministry, but this came out on CD a couple months ago, and it has been selling like crazy. Like, I didn't know Ministry would sell in 2021, so obviously people are really digging it. People keep telling me it's really good if you're into Ministry, so I don't know, maybe check it out.
It's green.
The vinyl is green, and it's limited to 1,600 copies. So with Record Store Day Black Friday this year, there were some titles that were delayed, and those are coming out tomorrow. So here's a few of those. There's more than these. So one of them is the indie version of Clairo's Sling album that came out earlier this year. I believe this is their second record. I really like their first record. I like this one too. I like the first one a little bit better. Anyway, this is an indie splatter version, so people are going to be looking for that. just go get it. There's no lines or anything, but it is a Record Store Day Black Friday piece that got delayed. This is not one, but I just think it's a 2013 album. It's Bad Religion Christmas Songs. It's coming out on colored vinyl. I don't know what color. Anyway, I mean, how can you go wrong with Bad Religion doing Christmas songs? All right, I got these out of order. Anyway, so this is the soundtrack to Licorice Pizza, which is a movie coming out at the end of the month. I don't think I've been as excited for a movie in a long time as I am about Licorice Pizza. Licorice Pizza was a record store in Southern California in the 60s to the early 80s. I'm going to show you something real quick. So like this right there, that's their old logo from the record store. So yeah, so pretty iconic record store from back then. The movie's not about the record store from what I can tell, but I'm sure it revolves around that. So the movie was based in the 70s, so you got a lot of stuff from The Doors to Paul McCartney and Wings, David Bowie. There's some older stuff on here too, so like Nina Simone and Bing Crosby and Chico Hamilton. So looks like a cool soundtrack. It'll probably make a lot more sense after we see the movie, but that is out. This is one of the Black Friday releases that was delayed. It's the Nick Cage movie, I think, Willy's Wonderland. It just looks weird. I kind of want to see the movie now. But another Black Friday delayed release coming out tomorrow. Sun Ra Omniverse, the 1979 album. Sun Ra records are pricey, so if you can find one at a reasonable price when they reissue it, you should grab it. So it's called Omniverse. I think Mark Zuckerberg really dropped the ball, because Omniverse sounds way cooler than Metaverse, but we'll see. It is the 21st anniversary of the NewPornographer's debut album, Mass Romantic. This record is fantastic. If you love power pop, it's Nico Case, other AC Newman. It was kind of a Canadian pop supergroup that's been around for a long time, but this is their debut. Essential listening. And then also coming out is our Blakey. This is I think a 1961 live album from him. It was kind of a lost live album. So if you're a jazz fan, this is kind of a big deal. Blue Nut's putting a lot of effort and money and promotion behind it, so they really believe that this is a piece that's going to stick around for a while. So if you're into jazz, check that out. And last but not least, the Flag Day soundtrack. I only bring this up because somebody's really into Pearl Jam that's involved in this whole thing. But so you got Eddie Vedder, his daughter, I believe, is on here. Cat Power's on here. Glenn Hansard's on here. So, is it good?
It's a good movie.
All right, very good. That's what I got this week. Thanks.